This week's parsha talks about the importance of keeping one's word when one made a promise, a vow, or an oath, the importance of not violating that verbal commitment. Well, what's even more interesting is that the fact that the language of the Torah subscribes to this, and that is, lo yachel debaro, you shall not desecrate your word. Normally this word of chilul, of desecration, is referred to something which is consecrated or holy. If you just say, I'll be there next week at 2 o'clock, that would not seem to fit the description of desecrating that commitment, so to speak. So why does the Torah use this seemingly bizarre expression of desecration when it comes to making a vow, oath, or a promise? And I think this really teaches us a fascinating lesson about the importance of speech. With our speech, we have the capacity to heal the world, to wish someone a good day, to give someone soothing and comforting advice when they're in the time of need, when to lift someone's spirits up with the power of speech. On the other hand, the power of speech can be devastating as well. The hateful speech, harsh language to put someone down, to go ahead and humiliate somebody, these are all forms of speech which are cruel and can be devastating in their effect on people. And we many times don't realize the severity of our speech and the capacity of what it can do. It can either heal the world, build the world, or destroy and destruct this world. And it all comes down many times to the power of our speech. So when we go ahead and make a promise, oath, or commitment, the Torah says, don't desecrate those words, because your speech is really potent. Your speech is holy, and make sure it's used for the appropriate purposes. Folks, as we go ahead, and we are in the 3-week period leading up to Tisha B'Av, we know our tradition tells us about the 9th of Av, the destruction of the Jewish temple, which many of the events were led up to by hateful speech between man and fellow man. Let's go remember the lesson of this week's parsha, and let us always remember the importance and the power of our words. Have a wonderful Shabbos.